Honorable members, I am going to proceed with this meeting, and I hope everyone has been cooled down nicely. And may I remind honorable members that we have to respect one another and that we respect the decorum of this house, because this meeting is not about individuals, it's not about Honorable Leon Jacobs, it's not about the minister, it's not about Honorable Mtetwa, Khabo, or whoever. This meeting is about discussing issues for South Africa. And I want to make that call that we discuss nothing else but issues that affect and address the needs and the concerns of the people of this country. So let's center our discussions around what is on the table. I'm going to make the following ruling. And that is that we are going to give the opportunity to DSEC to present to us, because we are running out of time, the issue of downtown, and I will give members again an opportunity to ask questions of the business of the day. We are left with limited time, as you all are aware that it is Parliament as well, and then we'll have a meeting this afternoon. The Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, Dr. Kumalo. Honorable Mtetwa, I see your hand.
No, thanks, Chair. I think, Chair, the issue of, let me get so that I'm back now from the doctor there. I've been listening, but I think, Chair, the issue of NAC and how the department is responding, it is running away from the questions that we are asking directly, because we are asking questions on behalf of the public. Now, we're all holding public offices, and it is for us to take into confidence the public's view. These are questions that are coming. If I can show you on my phone, I'm receiving the same questions to say, no, ask him what is. The minister must not answer. I'm not prescribing on how he must answer, but he must remember that there's a moral obligation. You see, to deal with the perception, it's a very difficult issue. We are not going to be clubbed together with the department for having created a cloud around NAC's appointments. If there's a perception that there is a problem in terms, we need to get deep into it and deal with it. So I would suggest that we move forward to the next presentation of downtown. Maybe if we have time after that, we'll come back to deal with this, because this is very important. Take people into confidence that there's no conflict of interest. This was the first question I asked in my questioning. I said, the independence versus conflict of interest, how does it relate to both? Now he's coming back, he's saying, no, he acted according to the act. That is not what the people are expecting from me. Thanks, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Mtetwa. Honorable Mkunu. Honorable Mkunu, I see your hand. Please unmute, and you are allowed to speak.
Chair, am I audible?
Yes, you are. You may proceed.
Oh, okay. Sanbonani, I think the Untlanta or interpreter with Zulu is around. Tlanta, are you there?
Honorable Chairperson.
Just a second, Honorable Marlon.
I'm looking for Ntlanta.
Ntlanta is in the meeting, Mamukulu.
Okay, can I continue and speak in Zulu, please?
Honorable Mkunu, I've made a ruling that we are going to proceed with the next presentation. It was Honorable Liam Jacob that was the last one on the list.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
All
My
right, no-
apologies. Honorable Daniels.
Honorable Chairperson, I respect your ruling. It is just for my understanding, because I'm not sure if I've missed it. There was those two other board names that was going to be tabled here that one NEC member serves on.
I'm happy to deal with that. Honorable Khabo, can you please come in before we give the department an opportunity?
No, thank you very much, Chairperson. We will not be afraid to raise whatever allegations that we pick up. And that's what we're exactly doing. Chairperson, I'm not sure why are we... Obviously, firstly, let me start with this one. I'll agree with the Honorable Muthetwa. We will not prescribe how the minister must respond to our questions. But in the minister responding to our questions, as a way of clarifying allegations, because in everything that we are saying to the minister that there are allegations here, and these allegations is the only platform for us to raise it as a way of making sure that these are not gossip. So if you take us into confidence, you are not only responding to us, but you're also responding to South Africans and people in this creative industry. That is number one. Number two, Chairperson, I've made mention that there are allegations that the appointments of boards, that is even cutting across all of these boards, not only on NAC Chairperson. It's a proof that I'm willing to submit in writing. Because these allegations that are there, it has been proven that there are a number of people operating outside the board. That's what I was saying, that there are allegations that even the chair is chairing on more than 4 boards. And we've got that proof that we can submit to your good self. We will not want to play petty politics here. We know that it is every right of any individual in South Africa to belong to a political formation of his or her choice. But there's nothing wrong, but there's everything wrong when the process is being has been deliberately neglected or deliberately transgressed as a way of saying that there's no way that the act is saying that politicians are not allowed to participate. But I'm saying it to you now, Chairperson, I'm more than ready to do it even in writing. I've got that report that proves that not only, I don't have a personal problem with Mr. Botha, by the way, even though the minister is trying to create an impression that I've got a problem with I don't have a problem with Mr. Botha. What I have a problem, it's a relationship that will then seek to undermine the transparency of government and the integrity of all the process that we have conducted. With that being said, Chairperson, I've got 3, if not 4 names that are serving in different boards that I can give it to you. And that was what I was saying to that. It's
Point of order, Chair.
the minister.
Point of order, Chair.
There's a point of order from the minister. Minister.
Just 2 quick point of orders. The first one is, I've never said the Honorable Khabo has a problem with Eugene Botha. I've never said that, Chair. And I will never say that because that will be wrong of me. Secondly, we are still waiting for the answer. Thank you, Chair.
Yeah, Minister, let me make this ruling. The Honorable Khabo has now indicated that he has more than just one name. Let us give that opportunity to him. It's 5 days, 4 days, 2 days enough, Honorable Khabo?
I can do it even tomorrow, Chairperson. 24 hours is quite enough for me. I don't have any problem of submitting those names, aligning it with the...
Please share it with the portfolio secretary so that that can be forwarded to both the minister and Dr. Kumalo, as well as NAC chairperson, as well as the portfolio committee members. Department.
From the department, Chair, point of order.
Yes.
You have given us a break, Chair. The break was simply, Honorable Khabo has made an allegation that Eugene Botha sits on 3 boards. We've never denied that there are people that sits on multiple boards. I even said that it's not the first time it's happening. The issue why we gave him a chance is to come back and say it's either Eugene Botha sits on 3 boards, because that's what's out there now, or Eugene Botha. So I'm saying as a matter of fact, Eugene Botha sits on 1 board. Can he disapprove or saying I'm lying? Because I can say the fact anybody that's saying Eugene Botha sits on more than 1 board is not telling the truth. Let's deal with the issue. That's why you gave him the chance to 2 minutes, which became 2 hours. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Khabo.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. I still maintain my issue and I still maintain my allegations there are more than people. There are people who are sitting in more than 3 boards. That I still maintain, and I still maintain that there are allegations that has been proved. That has been said that Mr. Eugene is serving in more than 1 board. The minister has clarified that matter, and I'm saying to you that according to my records, I'm going to prove to you that there are people who are serving in more than 1 board. And indeed, it has been. I'm saying the minister has confirmed that Mr. Eugene is not sitting in any of the other boards, and that I can confirm is the truth. But I also want to put it to you that part of my statement was that it's not only Mr. Eugene, like I've indicated. I don't have a problem with Mr. Eugene. It's not only Mr. Eugene, but allegations are out there saying that people are serving in more than 3 boards, and it has been alleged that Mr. Eugene is serving in more than 3 boards, and the minister has clarified it. So I'm saying to you, Chairperson, I'm more than willing to submit my proof in relation to what has been proven. And indeed, I'm still going to maintain my issue. If allegations are there in the public, this is the only platform for us to raise this issue so that we can get clarity from the minister. But unfortunately, we will not accept raising issues and being labeled as liars. Because when you raise an issue in a way of seeking clarity, you cannot be described as a liar. You cannot be described as someone who peddles on gossip. And like I've said, Honorable Chair, this matter, we're still going to take it up with any other legislative processes that are there. Because it cannot be correct that when the minister will seek clarity from him in terms of process that he has followed, he will then want to be able to...
Honorable Khabo, you've made your point. I think the whole issue stems from the party representation, and that is a concern, Honorable Minister, from the members, and with particular reference to the questions raised by Honorable Jacobs. And for us, in order, I think questions such as mindfulness, as biasness, you have responded, but I think also perhaps within this, there's this quest for impartiality, and when it comes to these decision-making processes, and as Honorable Ntetwa have said, that we have to sanitize the community out there as far as how we, should I use the word, prioritize our objectives and also our decision-making processes, particularly within this particular portfolio. Department Sports, Arts and Culture, let's proceed.
Chairperson, my hand has been up. I've been waiting to be recognized, Chairperson.
My apologies, Honorable Liam Jacobs. I haven't seen it. You may proceed.
Chairperson, I must firstly guide us in terms of procedure here, Chairperson. Every time somebody call a point of order, Chairperson, nobody points out the rule that they are calling a point of order on. Then they give us a soliloquy, Chairperson. It's ridiculous. Every single time, point of order, nobody says Rule 92, Chairperson. So that's the first thing, Chairperson. The second thing is, Chair, it is very interesting that within our meeting, Chair, we are asking questions, but the answers are being deflected, Chairperson. It is almost as if we have a non-stick frying pan inside of this meeting, Chairperson, that is deflect. Nothing is sticking. No question is being answered, Chairperson. Nothing is being understood about how law actually works, apart from just it being codified, but instead it is also interpreted, Chairperson. So it's very interesting, Chairperson, that we are sitting in a meeting and we are being dodged. It's interesting that we are sitting in a meeting and we are being deflected upon in front of the public, Chairperson. I don't know about you, Chairperson, but we must certainly address the non-answering that is going on within this particular meeting, Chairperson, and we shall do so at the continuation. Thank you very much, Chairperson.
I've made a ruling that we proceed with the next item. We are running out of time, and people want to know what is happening with downtown. Can we proceed in this fashion? I don't want us to have a debate over this whole issue now. Let us proceed with the next item on the agenda and deal with it accordingly. And I am pretty much sure that there are also members in this particular meeting that have to leave that will attend Parliament in person. The Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, please proceed